once more to our underqualified political analyst. Hey, Mpheng, what's going on in the world? Apparently South Africa's in some trouble.
Well, I don't know, Chester, if you saw that there was a minor kerfuffle a few weeks ago. Some European countries sent a mildly worded letter to South Africa saying that could we perhaps deal with our corruption problem, and everybody in the country lost their damn minds. I don't know why.
No, I think you Dude, no, hang on a second. This guy. I mean, South Africa. No, dude, it was a strongly written letter, and it was a complaint. It was basically like France and Germany and the UK were acting like the DA. I've got a complaint to make. I mean, come on, dude. Seriously. Besides, we shouldn't be sending lenters back. We should send them an invoice for 300 years of stealing our stuff. Come on, man.
Come on, Chester. I've told you this before. Before the white people came, we didn't have any use for gold and diamonds. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God,
we were just kicking them down the street.
Dude, seriously, you're so racist. Do white people see you in the street and go, "Hey, Mpheng, you're one of the good ones"? Seriously, the capitalist system forced people to need diamonds and gold because of the hut tax, to act like the means of why things have value now as a result of the oppression of capitalism.
Blah, blah, Chester. Basically, the truth is this. If we get in trouble with the West, we are in lots and lots of and there'll be no saving us. So spare me your hippy-dippy nonsense, okay?
No, but dude, it's like if the West... You know this whole West letter? It's like sending you a letter. It's like a guy stealing your car and then complaining that you haven't been looking after it.
Look, Chester, you know, it's like when you play rugby, but you're not allowed to pass the ball forward. You're not allowed to pass the ball forward. I think it's stupid, but that's just the rules. And if we want to be part of the global world, we're just going to have to play by the rules, okay?
So you're saying South Africa is being too corrupt?
Oh, you don't think we're too corrupt, Chester?
You realize that Donald Trump is literally in bed with Vladimir Putin. He literally gave a flat to a foreign president, an apartment in his building in Moscow, and as allegedly, in case you sue me, or sue the guy under the table. And as a result, when are we going to send a letter to Donald Trump?
Who would you rather have as president, Donald Trump or Greasy?
That's a stupid question.
Okay, Chester, let's move right along.
Yes.
Do you know that if you want to buy petrol in the world, if you want to buy oil in the world, you have to buy it in dollars, right?
Okay.
Anybody who thinks that they can do anything else, just ask Saddam Hussein and Gaddafi about that.
Yep.
The rules are just the rules, and we're just going to have to play by them, okay?
No, but come on, Mpheng, that's insane. Just giving in to global capitalism and being bullied isn't a crazy way to handle the economy. People need to speak back to the global system. We don't just have to acquiesce. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Okay.
Is that what you're suggesting?
Speaking back is one thing, but now Jacob Zuma has made the country broke. You know that our national debt now stands at 5 trillion rand, Chester. 5 trillion with a T. That's almost a gajillion Zim dollars. Do you know that, Chester?
I understand.
Right?
I understand.
We're so broke, now we're going to have to go to these self-same countries that you complain about and ask them for money so we can continue to pay for Nkandla.
You know, you're kind of avoiding the historical legacy of why we broke. Sure, Jacob Zuma screwed up hard, but the system of poverty that got created as a result of colonialism, I mean, why doesn't the UK pay reparations? Why aren't you suggesting that, Mpheng? Why is it always I thought? Why are you always there blaming a black person? Why are you got to tread on a poor African country?
Look, Chester.
What's your middle name? Thatcher.
Look, Chester, eventually we're going to have to be grown-ups and look after our own affairs, right? If we can't run our business and disciplined, maybe Big Daddy from overseas is going to have to come and sort us out. For instance, Chester, why do we need a state-owned airline?
Oh, dude, that is a cheap shot. That's a cheap shot, okay? That's a bad example, yeah, as SAA is going down.
I could give you a bazillion examples, Chester, but you and I both know that this government of ours is just f***ing money away.
Yeah, that's true. They're also spending it on very healthy things like social grants and housing and giving access to water and sanitation for the poor. Why are you acting like that stuff isn't happening?
Water and sanitation. You can go you can buy bottled water in the supermarket, Chester. You don't need the government to provide that.
No, you need money. Oh my God, dude. You know, how are the poor going to get money? The West and people like you want to act like trickle-down economics is going to work. Like people are going to get the finances they need to lift themselves out of poverty. I mean, you know that's not going to happen.
Look, we can't do any of the stuff that you're talking about. Uplifting the downtrodden, bringing up from the poor, if our government is broke and we have to go bring the IMF in. You know what the IMF does, Chester? When you go begging them for money, they come into your country with a big stick and they do what they call structural adjustment. Basically, they make you fire most of your public servants and privatize all your state-owned entities. Now, we know for damn sure I don't want that, and you don't want that.
No, that's okay. Listen, Mpheng, I'm not ignoring what you're saying, but the fact is that Ramaphosa is doing a lot of fixing. The Zondo Commission, people are getting arrested. We're hearing that Agrizi and Bosas is being dealt with. They're trying to make moves on the Guptas. We have a new head of the NPA, and you got to not forget that the West has got a history of treating us, even culturally, with disrespect. I mean, the other day, Donald Trump shouted out to an African country called Nambia. There's no Nambia. I doubt you're aware of that. Nambia. He confused Namibia and Zambia. He did a Brangelina with an entire freaking country.
Chester, I don't know if that's Donald Trump's fault. Just because we're not serious countries, how the hell is he supposed to remember where we are? I mean, we don't even have a proper country name. We're just a direction.
You're right. You know, you colonized in the name of your country's directions for a ship. In one sentence, how much we solve this
anyway,
problem?
Chester, 5 trillion rand that we owe. It's going to be very hard to pay back that money and carry on the way that we're doing.
So what must we do?
I have a solution. You said that maybe we should swap Limpopo with Zimbabwe. I have a far, far better idea. Maybe we should sell Limpopo to China for all of that money. You know why? It'll be perfect. It'll be great. Yeah. Apparently, the Chinese are very interested to study how real witchcraft works.
Oh, God, I can't.
And besides, that's where all the rhinos are anyway.
I can't deal with this guy. He wants to sell a continent, a country, and a province and rhinos. I'm out. Mpheng Morobe, you're a disgrace. Okay, bye. We'll see you after the break.